Greetings and salutations, YouTube Wanderer. The Lost One Gaming here, and welcome back to Archeo Shinar and the marvelous adventures of Frederick Alexander's research team, or expedition team, shall I call it? Because once again, Frederick doesn't do anything. He just pays the bill. Before I forget, though, we do have a property management thing that I need to take care of. Last episode, we built the hotel, which I need to assign a manager to, which I guess I'm gonna send. What was the guy we had last time? James McBride. We're gonna send him back. You can't yeah, I know. I'm already aware of this. I don't exactly know how much that's going to bring us per se, but we do need to actually find somebody to run the casino as well. I don't have a manager for that at the moment. I was considering Thomas Jefferson for it, but we might have to see who we can find in the labor market. Let's see. We've got Frederick Chapin, survivalist. I feel like this guy could actually be really useful for us in the field more so than anything else. Gustav Casino, be good for geology and survival. I feel like we need this guy. Wants to shoot an automobile or a train into space. What? Okay, Mr. Frederick Chapin. He's got some really high goals here. We're gonna hire him. I think. Let's see. What was the one that we needed for the casino? It was the manager's survival capability in combat. So this guy would be pretty good for it. Survival. We'll hire him. Alright, we'll see how it works out. Worst case scenario, we can always unassign him and use him somewhere else. Alright, so we'll assign him. Let's see. Where is he? He's probably at the end now, isn't he? Frederick Chapin, we're going to start using for some other things. There you go. Alright, so now, let's see what available expeditions we got. We got Command and Conquer, Tomb Ride, Archaeology and Survival, 1900 as a reward. Let's see. Then we've got Command and Conquer, Combat Capability and Geology. Total of 8 required explorers. We get nothing if we fail, so that's a little bit concerning. This is only 300. This is an archaeology only one, which not exactly sure if I want to take part in that. I mean, we got Edward. Edward would be good there, but outside of Edward, we got Theodore. We've got Frederick now. I guess we might be able to do that one. I do need to train some people though, by the way, as well. I can see what I can do with these guys. Let's see. Can I see William Holmes? Let's see if we can have him learn. Of course not. I guess we'll have to have him do maybe geology, survival. I'll do survival. Alright, we'll train him in survival. And then we'll do, let's see. Carl Vollmer, let's see what I can have him train in. Linguistics and archaeology. We'll do archaeology because we're going to need that for the next mission, actually. That'll come in quite handy, indeed. Alright, Henry, how much money do we have? 10,103. What can we train Henry in? Archaeology, definitely will do that because I need this for the next one. Alright. Oscar, who was the somehow failure hero from the last episode as well. Let's see if we can get him in. Archaeology. This is coming in perfect for this next one. Alright, but I think I'm done training though. I don't want to spend too much money. So let's start our expedition here. Expedition, we're going to do the Command and Conquer one. 1800. Combat capability. Wait, did I do archaeology instead? Yeah, this is the one I want to do. Okay, yeah, right. Okay. Alright, so we're going to send... Of course, we're going to send Edward, because he's the best. I'm going to have to send... There's only 5 explorers, actually. Who else is my next highest? Archaeology, we're going to have to send Theodore. I'm going to send the other Frederick now. We have 2 Fredericks now. Wait, no, Theodore, don't leave. Thomas wouldn't really be that great unless we have a survival thing that we're going to have to do, which I doubt we will. Carl would be decent. We'll send Carl. And then we'll send... I guess we'll send Henry. Alright, hopefully I don't need anything outside of archaeology, which I probably will, and I won't have the person that I need for it, more than likely. But, let us begin. Alright, so the first one. Let's see what we're going to run into here. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. We had a couple failures last episode, but failure is part of the learning process. We're going to send Frederick on this one. Just because I don't want to lose... I don't want to lose Edward already, so we'll save him for later, just in case. So the second one is just an archaeology one again. We'll send Theodore this time. He's like one of our second or third highest. So we got 5 of these total. So far we're 2 out of 5. This is just an archaeology straight up one. I'll go ahead and send Edward. All right. Ruthless success. Found a Greek theater mask. I wonder how much that's worth. Oh, nothing. Of course. I never find anything that's of any real value. It's like $25 or $75. Like can I find something worth something at least? Maybe? No. Guess not. Alright, so everything has been a success. So far we're 4 out of 5. So this last one should go pretty well too. This was I think, a perfect expedition for us. Henry? Or, I'm sorry. Yeah, Henry. Alright. Everything was a success. 5 out of 5. Okay, I will take it. Gladly. That'll be $2,000. Well, I have to pay all these people, but still. Alright. I got one more reputation point. Some fears, it seems like, were developed. Botanophobia for Theodore. Mycophobia for Frederick. And entomophobia for Henry. Alright. So let's see. How much do we have to pay these guys for this? Total salary. What? I had to pay a total salary of $2,860. My God. I didn't realize how much I was having to pay for that. I don't even think I made that back, to be honest. Let's see. $49 from our casinos. Ooh, great. Wonderful. Free everything. It's 5 o'clock. You're in your office and something unimaginary happened. You have a free evening today. This is new. What should you do in so-called free time? It is so-called free if is it so-called free if everybody calls it this way? Actually, you feel a little bit odd. No paychecks to sign. I just signed a paycheck. No letters to burn. No foolish explorers with their irrelevant problems. I mean, we might. The guy at the corner was right. The end is near. What do you want to do? Admire the sunset? Madame Barlow's organizing a ball tonight. Huh. I want to admire the sunset. Nothing changed, at least for now. Okay. So land auction results. Sir George Charles Lennox bought ancestral pillars for $2,000. Not that I really care. I didn't bid on that at all. Love how it puts me in there. I didn't even bid anything on it. I didn't care about it. Alright, so we got 2,500 for that and 1 point of reputation. That brings us at 9,292. So now, 9 rounds in, where do we stand? Still number 1. What about the other guy? Still at Sir Charles. I don't know why I want to call him Sir Charles. Sir George Charles Lennox is still number 2 with 8. I don't know if he's really going to get any better or not. It's a trap. Tribal diplomacy. Let me see. How much am I spending on these guys? 300 a piece, pretty much. Seems like I spent way more than I should have for that expedition. If it was 5 people at like 300 a piece, that wouldn't have been 2,000. I don't know how that played in. I feel like I got cheated. Anyway, let's try another expedition then. So let's see. We've got it's a trap, archaeology, and combat capability. Ooh, this is 8,900. I'm gonna need 8 explorers for this. Then we've got tribal diplomacy. That's a linguistics one. Do we have anybody that's really good in linguistics at all? William is good. Carl's not really that great. Henry, not really. I don't think we can bother with the linguistics one. I don't think we really have anybody else that's even semi-decent. We don't. So that's not a good idea to do that one. So that was the tribal diplomacy one. So not that one. It's a trap, archaeology, tribal diplomacy. So we're just going to have to go with it's a trap one with 8 total explorers. So archaeology, I'm going to pretty much send everybody anyway. So let us begin, shall we? 8 explorers total. Alright, so we should be able to afford to send all these guys anyway. The Vonnet manuscript is definitely a great source of herbal and pharmaceutical knowledge. What is the teacup talking about? This thing has been weirding me out lately. I don't know what it's even mentioning sometimes. Linguistics, archaeology. We're going to send, let's see, we're going to send Edward, of course. Edward's our best one in terms of archaeology. Thomas is one of our best combat specialists, so we're going to send him. There's also new things I can buy to send with, or I won't say necessarily new, but there are things I can buy to send with them. Like we could send, I could buy a gun, and I can have them take that, and it'll increase someone's combat capability. So we'll send Theodore as well. Do I even have 8 people to send? Definitely send Frederick again. I need 4 more. That's literally going to be everybody else on the team, pretty much, isn't it? Yes. Okay, so we'll just have to send everybody else. Alright, fine. Whatever. Hopefully, we get some ones that we can tag team on, and then things won't be that bad. If this is... What? There's no way it can be all 8 together. Or all 8 individual ones. There's no way. This is 3, so this is a combat one. So we're definitely sending Thomas. Combat. I might have to send Frederick. Oh, no. We'll send Henry. And then we'll send... Oh, boy. I'm going to send Oscar. Alright, that was a failure. Okay. This is not looking good. I should have expected this to be a little bit harder anyway, all things considered. Oh, boy. I may have messed up already. This is a combat one only. Yeah, this is not going to go over well at all. I'm going to send Frederick. I have to send... I mean, do I have a choice here? Do I have a choice? I'll just send Carl. Fine. Unforgettable failure. At least I got points in combat capability. This is going to be a failed expedition. I'm going to pay like freaking all this money for these explorers, and I didn't get jack squat in return. Combat. Why are all these combat related? This was supposed to be an archaeology and combat one. I didn't expect combat to be the main one though. We didn't get any successes throughout that entire thing. We only got $100 out of that. Oh, this is where I start to go bankrupt. 2,800. Why am I paying? Well, that one makes sense to pay 2,800, but all right, whatever. We generate a loss of 300 from the casinos. Great. So does the hotel do anything? Because I could have swore I got the hotel running. 100. Figure the Carl Vollmer, journey to Tibet, pay for electrical therapy. What happens if I journey to Tibet? He got. Oh, I fired him. That's not what I meant to do at all. I didn't know what the consequence of that action was going to be, and I guess I regret that. I'm going to have to change this with this whole casino thing, because this is getting on my nerves. Maybe it's just not a good place to have it. Population density, negative features, urbanization. His combat's pretty deep. Well, combat's not great. Survival is pretty good, but I'm just gonna... I don't know. The hotel literally doesn't, like, make any money, it seems like. What does the hotel do again? Let's see. I'm gonna demolish the casino. Take one round to complete, because I'm tired of losing money from that. Watch this round, it gains me money, and then I'm gonna regret doing that. Alright. Time for another expedition, though. Hard to reach deposits. 5 explorers, geology, and survival. Then we've got Search of Wisdom. That's a history one. That's definitely not going to happen. That's the tribal diplomacy one with linguistics. What's the reward? 2, 3. I'm assuming that the 2s would be easier technically, even though we're not really good in linguistics. 7 explorers though, so I cannot really afford another failure. This is where if we have another failure or 2, we go bankrupt, and I'm not exactly prepared for that at the moment. So 5 explorers, 4,700 as reward. This one is 4,700 as well. I mean, worst case scenario, I pay less with this one. The recompense is also higher for this one as well. We'll do this one. Alright, geology. I forgot I gotta hire another person because Carl's gone. Geology and survival. So we'll send Oscar. We will send Henry. We will send... maybe not William. Geology, survival. Then I have to send Thomas for survival skills. Theodore, we'll send Frederick. And then we're going to have to send one more person. So frick, I'm going to have to send somebody anyway. Maybe we'll send William for survival skills. Yeah, we'll send William. These are our 5 explorers. Hopefully this goes well. At least better than the last one, because that one was a complete and total failure. And I can't afford something like that again. Let's see. This is a geology one only, so we will send Oscar just because I need a success at least at some point, and it was, thank goodness. This needs to be a success because I cannot afford too many more failures. Combat capability and survival. We're definitely going to send Thomas for that one. There you go. Good thing we brought him, so that's 2. Was it 5, maybe? We had to send 5 explorers, so I'm assuming these are going to be individual ones. So survival. Our best survivalist would be Frederick, so we'll send Frederick. That's a ruthless success. We found a Rhyton. How much is that worth? Not much. I want to find something actually valuable, like $1,000 or something. I wish I could. Survival and geology. Gonna have to send Henry. Alright. That's another one. So that's, what is that, 4 out of 5 so far. So this is a successful expedition. Can finally make some more money back. Survival, I'm just going to have to send, yeah, whatever, unforgettable failure. It's fine. We did well overall. I won't complain much. Alright, so, expedition success, 4,700. That's enough to pay for our expenses. At least it should be, unless the game cheats me out of it. Alright, land auction result. I'm not worried about the land right now. Metempsychosis. Henry Frankfurt got interested in reincarnation and decided to study this mysterious topic. During his attempt to learn all about it, Henry Frankfurt found a person who can tell you about your previous incarnation, who you were, what you were doing, etc. And Frankfurt asks you to let him go to the edge of the world to see this person. He wants to know more, wants to get this. No. No. You're not going to the edge of the world. 2,563. I'm still not under... I feel like the salaries are not accurate. Because if I'm paying... Like... I'm going to pay it anyway, but... $80 casino... I mean, I already got rid of these. At least I did this turn. 4,703 points of reputation. Gets me back up to 8,269. So, back to this thing. Labor market. Not the labor market. Although I do need to hire another person, though, to replace the guy that we let go. E.G. Esquire. His name should have been Esquire. He's pretty well-rounded, actually, overall. What about this guy? Warren Moorhead. Good exploration. Good history. Archaeology. I think I'm going to go with E.G. Squire just because he's a little bit cheaper, although he wants gin, apparently, but you know what? It's whatever. I wanted to look at the quarters because I was thinking, like, if I'm paying these guys 300 apiece, right? If their salaries are 300 apiece, pretty much for most guys I sent. If I sent 5 guys, that's only 1,500. Am I also paying for, like, an extra trip or something? Like, is that stuff expenses that I'm not really able to calculate? Possibly. I'm not sure. I guess we still made money at day's end, so it doesn't really matter too much, but it's kind of annoying. So let's see. These all... Please don't tell me these are all tribal diplomacies. That's one with 5 explorers for 8,500, but the recompense is 1,300 if we fail. When diplomacy fails, which I guess there's a bunch of gunfire happening, definitely not going to do that just because the reward is only 1,800, and I can't be bothered with that. History and combat capability, 1,400. With 5 explorers total. I don't really have a choice here, do I? I have to go with the tribal diplomacy one, but at the same time, my linguistics is very low. Let's see. Henry, who can we train? William is pretty good already. Oscar, I don't really have anybody that's that great in linguistics outside of that, though. That's the problem. Let's try and train E.G. Squire. Let's see if he can learn linguistics. Nope, of course not. Let's see. Geology, combat capability. I'm gonna give him combat capability. We'll train him in that. Let's see. The other guy, linguistics. This is probably gonna be a complete and total failure, but I'm gonna have to do it anyway because I mean this is the only one that I can think of that would possibly be worth anything. Let's try Henry. Of course not. Whenever the last one was pretty good because I was getting everything I needed. I'm not even gonna bother actually. All right, let's go and take part in this expedition and see what ends up happening. It's probably gonna be a complete and total failure, but I'm gonna try it anyway. Of course, definitely we have to send William because he's our best linguistics guy. Let's see, who else do we have that I can send? 13. None of these guys are really gonna be good for this. Next best is Henry, so we'll have to send Henry. Oscar, 15. Edward to 22. We'll have to send him. Just because I feel like there might be... Oh, frick, not you. Just because I feel like there might be like a combat one. Possibly. I mean, it is full linguistics, though. But I've done some of these before, and it seems like something random pops up in there. We'll send Gustav, alright. And then we'll send... Who's our next best? I might have to send Thomas anyway. I wasn't going to send him at first, but I might end up having to send him anyway. Alright, there we go. This is going to be horrible. It's 5 individual ones too, I think. So this is definitely going to be bad. Alright, this is linguistics one. I'm just sending William just so we can have some success at the beginning, which that one was. Fine. Don't expect anything after this, though, so... Don't know if I can expect anything after this. We'll have to send Henry. Probably a failure. Yep. Everyone after this point is going to be a failure too, because if Henry couldn't succeed, then none of my other guys will either. This is also another we'll send Edward for this one. And failure. God. I knew I shouldn't have taken this one, but the other ones I wasn't even going to make my money back if I took them, so this is a geology one. We could send Gustav. Maybe it's geology. Geology might pay off there. Yep, it did, actually. So we're 2 out of 4 so far. And then this is the last one. Of course, it's linguistics only, which frickin' Thomas is not good at, but we're just going to have to sign it anyway, and it's a failure, so we failed the mission overall. Great. Alright. Expedition failed, 1,300. At least we got some money back. Hopefully the next expedition will be better. Land auction results. I have not been too concerned about the land. Expedition results, 1,300. Free evening. Hire. Who is this? Some time ago you spent the free evening on the beach. However, you weren't alone. You met an amazing, cheerful girl and lovely sunglasses. She changed your ordinary Thursday into something worth to remember. You mention her scowl every time when someone talks about cupcakes. But hey, guess what? She is here in your office, wearing a formal dress, holding recommendations in your hand. Do you want to hire her? Or would it be unprofessional? It's unprofessional. I'm not hiring her. Alright. And our total salaries. Yep. Alright, so we're down to 6,000 again. I think we got one more expedition in us. Let's see. This is another tribal diplomacy one with linguistics. Secure the perimeter. That's a combat one, which would require literally all of my 6 guys. Linguistics and exploration. This is the only one I could see as really being able to do. Tribal diplomacy one we tried last time failed horribly, and I don't have any linguistics guys, so I don't. Secure the perimeter. Recompense is only 300. This is a combat one. I'll try this one just because. Alright, we're definitely sending Thomas. Combat, let's see. We'll send Henry. We'll send William. Wait, I took Henry off. We'll send... What else do we have? Frederick's decent. We'll send Frederick. And then we'll send as well William. And then we'll send Oscar. Alright, that's our 5. Though it's going to cost me more than what it says it is, which is annoying. I'm not going to make this money back at all, am I? Alright, let's see. First one. Watch it put in something other than combat capability. I'm putting in Henry and Frederick. I'm not going to use Thomas just yet. Ruthless success, you found a glass ammo, whatever, for 200 to 500 value. I'll have to start selling some of these eventually. I don't know if there's really demand for them yet, though. Let's see, we got another one. Is this another 2? This is just a 1. I'm going to put Thomas on that one. There's probably going to be another, well, let's see. That's the second one, so these might be individual ones, I think. Pretty sure, at least. Or no, it might be no, it's 2 together. Exploration. I knew it was going to throw something in there that I probably didn't even have for this freaking trip. It's a success, though, just because it's such a cheap mission. I'm still going to lose money off of this, so this sucks a lot. Expedition success, 1,800. We did get some artifacts, though. Didn't really pay attention to the figures, by the way. Alright, total salary, 2,000. It seems like this number does not change. 2,849. It doesn't change, I swear. Pay the salary. Alright. I'm going to be broke after this. Horse Whisperer. No. No. I don't need to read that. I don't even care. 5,421. We're going to be bankrupt before long. This is not going well at all. There's a property. I want to see what this hotel is doing, because I swear it's not doing jack squat. If I demolish this, so let me see what the hotel does. The hotel, provides you better respect, and of course more quarters. Oh, I thought it was going to actually get me money. There was one I thought that actually lowers your salary zone. Was it the cruise steamboat, I think? One for attracting, decreases your employee's salary. Manager's exploration, fertility. Fertility isn't high there, though. That's the thing. I can get rid of the hotel in Chengdu Valley, which the fertility is high there. I'd have to wait a turn. I'm going to have to demolish that. Alright. Let it go. I don't really need it anyway, I guess. But I'm going to end it here, guys. And I will see you in the next one.